Taking action helps to eliminate anxiety. Hi, I'm Del Edwards, and today I'm just going to be sharing with you a little bit, very briefly, about my day. Today when I woke up, I had an extreme sense of being overwhelmed. I have so much to do, and I have so many deadlines, and it just felt like it was just too much. I sat at my computer with the intention of doing work, and because I was so overwhelmed, I ended up feeling paralyzed, almost paralyzed by the fear of what lies ahead. And I ended up doing nothing for several hours. Now, I'm sharing this because I just need to share it, number one, but it's also to help me overcome the paralysis. Taking action actually helps to overcome anxiety and fear. And I'm also sharing it because there is someone else, I'm sure, who has experienced the same kind of thing that I'm experiencing today. Now, I have a sister and a friend who are very action-oriented people. They process information differently than I do, and they have the ability to organize and complete tasks almost effortlessly. Just the simple task of organizing things on my whiteboard for me to look at was a difficult challenge for me. And when I called my sister to ask her for help and called my friend to ask her for help, they both came up with the exact same organizational method. They didn't know I'd asked each one of them, but they both came up with the same method, and the method is so ridiculously simple that I thought to myself, now, why didn't I think of that? And the fact is, I just think differently. My brain works differently. There are things that I can do that they can't, things that seem very easy to me that they think are extremely complicated, and they think I'm some sort of a genius or something. And then there are things that they do that to them seem extremely simple, but to me, it feels complicated. And one of the things that are complicated for me, one of those things is organization. I remember a lot of things, and I think that because I remember a lot of things, I don't have to put things in an organized fashion because it just is easily accessible to me when I think about it. And so everybody's different. But today, there was so much to think about that it was too much. It was too much. I had like an overload in my brain, and it paralyzed me. And so today I had to simply incorporate some of the things that my sister and my friend have told me to do. And I just want to share it with you because it really works. And I should continue to do it, and I should have been doing it for a long time. But taking action and creating a focus list of the things that I must do within the next 2 hours. Whoa. It allowed me to not have to think about all of the other stuff. I generally create lists, but they end up becoming to-do lists that keep growing longer and longer and longer and longer and longer. And that becomes overwhelming. Just pages and pages of things that need to be done that I'm either working on or doing or going to do, blah, 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 blah. But the bottom line is I needed to focus on a particular set of tasks that I want to accomplish or wanted to accomplish within a given period of time. And so I'm going to encourage you that if you are feeling overwhelmed about a load of work that you have to do, take the time to write down the things that you want. Take the time to prioritize them. Put the things in order. What is most important? What must be done? And pick 1 to 3 items that you need to work on. Give yourself a deadline and a time in which to complete those tasks, and then move on to the next most important things. I hope you found this to be helpful. I'm going to be watching it back so I can talk to myself and tell myself what to do. Anyway, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you're interested in finding out how I'm able to generate additional income from home, go ahead and click the link below. Until next time.